All right, let's turn now to a current event that's happening next Saturday, August 1st. 4th of July might be over, but the America 250 celebrations are not. And next weekend, you are invited out to Orion for the village's 250th event. And it's why Chris Lundberg and Lori Sampson are joining us now here on The Current. Thank you so much both for being here.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
How long have you guys been planning this? I can imagine for months.
Yes, probably since the first of the year.
Okay, so it's all culminating next weekend. Does it feel real? Are you guys ready?
Well, a lot of stuff to check off the list. We were just talking about that. We don't want to forget anything, of course, and a lot of things to get still.
Oh, I can relate. My wedding is coming up, and yeah, the list to do is very long.
Congratulations, yeah.
But I want to ask where you guys got this idea to host this event. You know, we saw a couple other towns that are a lot bigger in our area. Even Moline had their own 250 celebrations. Why did you guys want to have one too?
Well, it's important for our nation's history. Both of us have been, Chris still is an employee of the Village of Orion, and I was a longtime employee of the Village of Orion before I became a village trustee. So, you know, government is in our background.
Yeah, I remember the bicentennial in 1976, and you know, they'd have things on TV that said 200 years ago today, and they'd have speakers talk about what happened with the Continental Congress or whatever, and they'd paint the fire hydrants and stuff like that. And it's something I can remember from my childhood and have an exact date for it. So maybe somebody will remember this anniversary.
Yeah, bringing this back for the next generation. I love it. But this is for people of all ages to come out and enjoy. What do you guys have planned for next Saturday?
Well, we have a full schedule. So we'll start off at 5 o'clock with our local dance group, and mostly little girls, I think. And then we have food, so free food, hot dogs, apple pie, and ice cream. And next up would be Larry Lockwood, a Native American, and he's kind of known around the Quad Cities a lot. He's an interesting character, and I think he'll be very enjoyable, and Chris can pick it up from there.
Yeah, after Larry, we'd have the Orion Community Band and a color guard doing the national anthem, and then we'll have comedy sports, do a patriotic skit, and then we'll have the John Adams speaker, who's coming from Illinois Humanities. Is that it?
Right.
Yeah, and portrayer, and then we'll finish the night with a movie right there at the band shell.
I love it. I really love the variety and the depth of all of the acts or performances that you guys have planned. How did you decide what to fill this with?
Oh my goodness. Well, it was a little bit difficult, and we did really want to have a Civil War reenactment as well, but we weren't able to pull that off. But we think we have something for everyone, and that's the most important.
Exactly. I'm really looking forward to that comedy sports skit. They are so good.
Yeah, they are good.
But if someone's coming out to this event, and maybe it's the first time they've ever been to Orion, what do you guys want them to take away from their time in the village?
Well, I think that our signage at the beginning of town says it all, a great hometown. A lot of people are impressed with the friendliness, our nice parks that we have, and many people like to move there to live, and our school district as well.
Yeah, the event there at the band shell, when you have the band shell and it's lit up at night and it's a warm summer's night, it's just it's an atmosphere that you have there, and it's really enjoyable.
Well, just as enjoyable probably is a little history test, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
With the time that we have left, because it's a history event, I wanted to test your guys' history knowledge a little bit. So, do you guys know what year Orion was officially founded? And bonus points if you can guess the month or the day.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it was 1853.
Yep.
May have been December something to 26.
Oh my
let's
gosh,
say.
You got it.
Okay, you nailed that.
I had the year,
That was
but not
perfect.
the date.
Okay, do you know who the town was named after?
It was Deanington.
Yes, right. Right.
Yes.
What was the actual name? Charles.
Charles.
Yeah, Charles Deanington.
Because for those that don't know, it wasn't originally called Orion.
Right.
It was it Dinnington?
Yes.
Dinnington after the town's founder.
Yeah.
Right.
And then do you know who switched the name to Orion?
I'm
I
not
don't
familiar with that, no.
know.
That was the postmaster.
Oh,
and he tried to
okay.
name it after Orion, but then they had to switch it to Orion.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Little Orion history. And
Yeah.
before you guys celebrate America's 250 next Saturday, I know you put a lot of hard work into that. Thank you so much for your time and coming in today. It's going to be an amazing event next weekend.
You're welcome. All we need is good weather, so we'll depend on James
Yes,
Sahara
that's
for
right.
that.
And hey, for you guys at home, we made it easy for you. All the details for next Saturday's events are up at WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.